You got OGs like Ice-T calling out like Soulja Boy and
I mean, Ice-T is an OG. He shouldn't even be addressing nothing like that, but he felt like it was his duty to address it for the love of hip-hop and all that, and I respect that. But him being at the status that he's at, he shouldn't address someone like Soulja Boy, nor should Snoop Dogg. But I mean, son is, he's being put out there like, if he wasn't put out there like that, like he was the truth, I don't think anybody would have a problem with him like that. Because lyrically, he's not the truth. It's not a secret. He's a shorty.
Right.
But what life experience does he really have where he can sit down and go up with a Nas or Lil Wayne for that matter? You know, it is what it is, man. These kids like him, so be it, man. Don't hate on the little nigga. Congratulate him.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, yo. I'm not bigging up Soulja Boy. I'm just saying, I think the nigga suck too.
Soulja Boy, too.
I think he's garbage, but I don't think everybody should be blaming him for the state of hip-hop right now. You can't just put that all on his shoulders. For real, it's not solely his fault, man.
Your longevity as an artist and how much history you have in the hip-hop game, how do you think music has changed since the days that Jadakiss first got into it?
When I first got in the game's changed dramatically. You had to be super lyrical when I was coming out. You know what I mean? There was no room for no garbage. Snoop, Dre, Big, Pac, Jay-Z, Nas, Cube, all of them, you know what I mean? There was no room. If you wasn't on your A game, you couldn't get in. Now you don't got to be that lyrical to have success. You can make a one-hit wonder. You can make a dance song. You get any type of catchy ringtone and have some success. So the game is definitely open more now than when I first came in.
Ringtone rappers like Soulja Boy.
Oh. Yo,
how do you think they changed?
Wait a minute, be careful with your words. You said ringtone rappers.
Well, you know, a lot of people...
Like, did we give it awards now to rap? Oh, please, no! Okay. Please. Is there such a thing as ringtone rappers?
There are. There are people who are making songs that are only good for a ringtone, not an album.
Damn.
They're making ringtones.
Oh my goodness. Well, okay, what's the question?
How do you think that they're changing like the way hip hop is? Like you have like your Superman, your Soulja Boy, where like people are able to make beats, have them on their computer now and package it up, and because the digital age, it works. And then they get real popular because the ringtones are selling and stuff like that. How do you think that that's changing? You're not getting your classics like what you would make. A lot of hits are classics.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not getting those anymore. How do you think that's changing the game, or how do you think that it's affecting the game?
Well, for somebody like me, it's good. Because there are people who, like for instance, if you're not getting traditional hip hop, and you only have, and there's only a few like KRS, Premier, and others that are still doing traditional hip hop, that's good business for me. Because if y'all want to go ahead and be ringtone rappers, then go ahead with that. But it's not hip hop. Hip-hop is about innovation. Like for instance, hip-hop would take the ringtone and make an entirely different beat, rhyme, something out of it. Not just you writing a song or producing music for that market. That's not hip-hop. That's something, that's just you trying to get your money. But where's the innovation? How did you take the ringtone and turn it into something? If you're still using the technology the way the manufacturer intended, then you're not doing hip-hop. You have to take the technology the way the manufacturer intended and flip it into a representation of the streets. And then you doing real hip-hop in that sense.
I heard a comment that you recently said about Soulja Boy, about him destroying hip-hop. Can you comment on that?
Well, I'm an old school hip-hopper, and, old school cats are in the lyrics, and it ain't really directed at anybody like Soulja Boy. It's more directed at ringtone rap and the stuff that's really hook-based. And, as an old schooler and a veteran, I made a statement, which is these guys, I just want to see the youngsters step their game up. I think a lot of people took it like I'm mad at him. I don't even know him.
Right.
But it was like, that's a name that I connect to all the new rap that I think the cats are cheating. I think they cheat.